Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Joel Wanasek Drum Shots pack. Now you're going to have to forgive my voice because I've got a little bit of the man flu and it's killing me right now, but content is king and today we carry on. So let's take a look and jump right in. So today's song we're going to take a look at is the first single called Get It Right from a band or artist called Sensory Triggered, which is a friend of mine of very many years. This single's due out on the 1st of February on all major streaming platforms, so you are going to get a little bit of a sneak preview today, and the full-length album is due out on February the 8th. The full-length album, I mixed the 3 singles and I mastered the rest. Mastered the release. So check that one out, and you can find out more by just punching in Sensory Triggered on any of your social medias. So let's jump right into Pro Tools and let's take a look. So as you can see here, we've got Trigger. I did a review video on the Billy Decker pack, which you can check out in a link or an end card or whatever. But today we're looking at Joel's pack. So from Joel's pack, we've got the kicks where there's rooms and different kick tracks, and they sound like this. That sub-thruster kick is insanely deep. And then you've got some room sounds that go with it. Fancy. Next we're going to move on to snares, and you've got these. And then the room sounds. And then we've got a couple of tom packs. Tom pack 1. And tom pack 2. Now, of this pack, I particularly like them toms. Really, really nice sounding toms and great for supplementing other kits. The snares, perfectly usable. The kicks are particularly nice. So what I tend to do is mix some of the kick drums from Joel's pack with some of the snares from Billy's pack. However, that being said, there is a couple of really nice ratty sounding snares in Joel's pack, which are good for supplementing the crisp attack in the bottom. So if you've got a recorded drum kit where the bottom snare mic isn't great or doesn't sound good, you can take the top mic and then you can supplement that ratty sizzle sound with a couple of these snare drums. Their snare 2 particularly has got quite a nice bottom sound. Really versatile pack. So let's dig in and have a look and see what we can do. So this is a completely different style of song than you are used to seeing me work on. Predominantly I do a lot of alternative music, a lot of metal, a lot of rock, etc. But this one's more poppy, indie. So I'll play the chorus as it is now, as the final mix is, which sounds like this.
This is our time. This is our city.
So as you can hear there, there's quite a subtle drum mix. The drums aren't particularly loud in this song, but they do carry some nice weight. So if we listen to the drums on their own, we get this. Okay, so the first thing I'm hearing there is that sub, that the kick sample, sorry. At the moment I'm using these kicks. So I'm just going to get rid of them, because what I'm hearing there is that this needs to be more dancey, more poppy, quite thuddy. So I'm going to try the sub thruster. Let's get that one on there, which is quite a nice sounding sub, I must admit. Let's bang it up a little bit. So if we mix them together, we pull the volume up there a little bit and you can really start to hear them lows coming through. great. So we're going to leave that one on there. Let's move on. So if we just get rid of these and we take the snare tracks. Let's take the snare tracks today. Okay, so let's see what we've got in terms of snare drums. See, snare 4 there sounds quite nice. Yeah, you see that's giving it quite a lot of punch, which is quite nice. This snare that I've got here that snare is very, very, it's got quite a lot of bottom end. It's quite earthy sounding. So let's maybe try there, snare 1. Quite low in the mix. Let's pull that up a little bit. Yeah, that's quite nice. Okay, so in room sample, what we're currently using is the GGD rooms. So what we'll do for the purposes of this video, let's get rid of them and try Joel's rooms out. So, oh, they're naughty. There, 3. That one's nice. So if we put the whole kit back in the mix.
This is our time. This is our city. And you're the one. Don't ever let this change. Stay by my side. We got a good thing. Let's get it right.
Nice. Alright, so in the last video, we just copy trigger over here. In the last video, I used kicks, snares, etc. But what I didn't touch on was toms. So, given the fact that Joel's pack has some really nice tom sets in there, let's try some out. That's a gorgeous first tom there. And let's then go to the same pack again, and let's try that floor tom there. Tom 3 will go. Nice. And then the middle tom. So let's just get these toms. Let's find a drum fill. Where are we? Drums. So here we go. You hear that? That is the woeful sound of mistriggering. See how it's detecting multiple hits there? So all you need to do to stop it from doing this is you need to adjust the sensitivity. So we want to take the detail switch up a little bit. See, still peak. Let's get them peaks. Let's turn sensitivity down. Perfect. So if we take them toms off there, let's listen to these.
This is our touch.
I mean, they're really, I mean, they've just sat straight in that mix there. Absolutely no problem. I mean, I am processing them slightly, and I'll show you what I'm doing to them. So they've just got some EQ going on, knocking a little bit of the mids out, a little bit of top boost, a little bit of a, bit of a low cut going on, but nothing too serious. Rolling off some of the subs out of them, and then they're just getting compressed. Just touching it, just a hair. But them toms really, really sing. If you listen to that.
This is our time. This is our city.
Let's listen to another fill.
This is our time.
A little bit of mistrigger in there again, but this is something that you have to adjust as you go, so,
Stay by my side.
So that pretty much covers Joel's pack. Now, What I wanted to say to you guys today was, if you go to the Drumforge website, and I've put a link below in the description for this, you can actually pick up both of these packs, Joel's and Billy's. So if you buy either pack, you will get the other pack for only $9, which is just outrageous. So for what it's worth, you may as well go and buy both packs now, because then you've got a solid set of kicks, snares and toms. As you've heard across both of these videos, both packs completely versatile, solid. I mean, I know that Joel, at least more recently, has been known for a lot of metal records and heavier records, but as you've heard, I've used Billy's pack in a metal song, and Billy's known for country, and Joel's known for metal, and I've just used it in a pop song. This just goes to show you that these samples are versatile. They are what you make them. So don't feel like just because the Joels or just because the Billies you're getting pigeonholed there into using them in that specific style of music, because that's not true. Try them out in your projects, throw them on there, see what they sound like. As you can see, in a lot of my projects, I will mix and layer multiple different snare drums, because what I'm trying to get out is specific characteristics of each drum that I like. So if I like the rattiness in the bottom end of one snare, then I'll scoop everything just to get that ratty sound. So what you're basically doing is you're building a bigger picture. If you imagine, a drummer in a recording studio isn't going to hit 4 snares at the same time, but what he can do through the power of triggering is hit one really nice, perfect snare with a ton of low end. And that is your job as a producer and a mixing engineer, is to make that happen, to make that snare sound amazing. And frankly, the average listener doesn't care how you did it. All they care about is that when they listen to their favourite song, it's got an absolutely massive snare drum. And Joel and Billy's packs are going to get you there. They're certainly going to go a hell of a long way. So go forth, check them out, and again, drop me a comment below. Let me know how you find them, which are your favourites. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you.